Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Gravity Falls. And now we're doing one of those episodes that, from what I've looked around and from what I've seen, isn't one of the most popular ones out there. This is episode 16 of season 2, Roadside Attraction.
I'm just going to wait and see if that's actually the case, because, so far this season's been a pretty good season. Like, I mean, they've addressed issues that we had with season 1 from the get-go, pretty much. So, yeah. And, I guess at this point we could use a breather.
Well, let's see what happens. Start as the episode's about to begin in 3, 2, 1, click.
Caution, Silver Fox at the wheel.
So is Master Eric's driving?
Huh. How many times has he run from the law?
Experiences also told me that any trips that involve Oregon ends with death and dysentery.
Oh boy.
Giant pen. Oh.
The Road Dog is the name of a wrestler as well, funnily enough.
Why does that not surprise me? That disclose your agreements!
Stan?
Oh, we're going to die. It's not
You're
Bill
so
that...
considered, Mabel.
It's not Bill that kills us, it's going to be this trip.
You know, Mabel, it was you who brought the box here. Just saying.
Yeah, besides, it is private,
Also, you have a mind-raising gun. Could have used that.
Considering the potential side effects, though...
Alright, time for Dip to go on a journey of rediscovery.
Oh,
I
boy.
guess.
Oh, good, we're back to the regular length opening. I'll admit, as we draw closer to the end of the show, I'm kind of gonna miss it. I mean, it's definitely...
He did some side materials, Java, like a comic book line, but from what I heard, the most recent media that came out, like a book, is not canon. I actually haven't looked it up into it.
I'm guessing the comic book line takes place during it as opposed to after.
I think it's after.
Oh.
I'll have to check again, because it's been a while, actually. Sus. No. I know, right? That's cool.
I take it she's never used a train.
Or one of those coach buses, the very, very, very fancy ones.
Another rig. Oh, the giant yarn ball. Sonic will love this.
Yes.
Yep, I'm pretty sure Granny Sweetykins has a heart of steel.
Does America actually have these things as attractions?
Yes.
Okay.
Dipper, you're terrible.
Oh God.
You need to
Abort,
abort.
abort.
Oh.
Dopper, eh?
Well,
Right then, that's his new name now, Dopper.
Look inside yourself, Dipper.
You monsters.
You never had one.
Chances.
Wow, twins.
The best chance you had was when you went back in time and she was half your age. And then you realized how awkward it was.
Metaphor.
Toby Determined. Oh my God.
Determined.
Was his middle name perchance Fox?
Yes.
Or maybe you should try being friends with them first. That might make it easier.
Innocent jerks, eh? I don't know.
I didn't know innocent.
Cutthroat.
I didn't know innocent was in Stan Pines' dictionary.
Ed. All right, here we go.
Susk already, like shoplifted. It's just a prank, bro.
Oh snap!
Jesus.
World's biggest city.
Jesus! You're not.
Upside downtown.
Oh god.
Yeah, they have to use special shoes.
Whee! Yeah, the same special effects we used for 2001 Space Odyssey.
How do you sit down on the seats?
You don't.
Yeah, it's like you're in an anti-gravity chamber.
It's like you're going Super Saiyan.
Dude.
Oh
You
You were
snap!
doing
It's one of those
fine.
trips.
Yeah, this isn't exactly jerky behavior.
Hey, you got an email. Now just be careful you don't smush it.
Well, that's the problem.
And Pepper died.
That's the problem. That it's the bad influence Stanley is being.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed by now, Stan is not exactly the perfect role model.
Aw.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Candy, no.
Oh boy.
Okay then.
Oh.
No.
Hey, just complimented your house.
I gotta wonder, how is he not on a list at this point?
He probably is on a list.
Remember, Jova, he technically is a...
But how did he
The
get in
government
then?
list.
vice.
Logland.
I can't believe it.
Release the beaver.
And a bunch of people got crushed to death on that roller coaster.
And now he releases a pestilence upon them.
You
Wait,
left
what
Zeus
about
there.
Zeus?
Oh no.
Oh
Oh.
no. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, hey, I remember this scene from Goofy
A goofy movie, yeah.
Make sure you
I was gonna
write
keep
those
track of all
down.
them. I'd hardly call that flirty. You just talked with them for a little bit, and I'm not sure they'll be actively keeping in touch with you after that.
No. I know how this is gonna go. He shows up at one location, then they all show up, and then they realize they think he's been two-timing them, and then they beat the crap out of him. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Empathy.
Oh no.
Oh no, the matchmaking sounds have begun. Wait, this was your life dream?
Don't die, Grenda.
Oh. Of course you have a plan.
Cue the recess music.
Wait a minute, hold on. So we have Stan giving Dipper advice, while Mabel is going to try and matchmake Candy with her brother. Okay, I cannot wait to see the absolute train wreck this is going to turn out to be.
Mystery
Mountain.
I mean, to be fair, I at least like they're not doing that whole thing of, you can't date them, they're my sibling, or whatever shit.
I'll admit, I thought that's where they were going, but no, just the opposite.
My only issue is that this whole Candy crush thing doesn't really go anywhere, as you're gonna see.
I'm guessing it's probably gonna be one of those things that's like episode long, but then, you know...
Conveniently forgot.
Jesus, girl. So much blood has gone to her head.
Yeah, Dipper's not exactly very comfortable with this.
And now the mating ritual begins. Just the two of us.
You know, when you say like that, you sound absolutely creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Just-
encouraging.
Grendo will probably do it.
He's processing.
So just tell her no then.
You've never thought of any of the girls like that. You met them for like
Wait.
2 minutes.
Oh, wait. I get it now. This is a case of, I don't know what to do. I never thought I'd get this far.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, boy.
Terrible.
You're such a...
A real Casanova.
I'm gonna demolish your place of work.
By the way, Darlene is voiced by Chelsea Peretti. Let me check.
That name
her
sounds a bit
resume?
familiar.
Why is it called Widow's Peak?
Okay, Dweez, maybe you know her. She's been a character in Parks and Recreation.
Ah, that's where I've heard that name from. Wait, you watch Park and Recreation, Dwibs?
I've only seen like a few episodes.
Oh, she was in Game Night. I actually saw that movie.
Curious, which character did she play in Parks and Rec?
I can't remember.
No, I'm asking Tio.
It's called Zelda.
Ah, her!
I don't know if he's a protagonist or not, so I cannot tell. But she's principally more famous for a series called Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Ah,
That's
yeah.
a good series.
I really want to see that series, but unfortunately, our Netflix doesn't have it. Oh, would you look at that? I may have just called it.
This is causing so much misunderstanding.
Oh, God. Yeah, you were right.
Ladies
When
and gentlemen,
karma hits you, it hits you really badly.
oh, snap.
No, he didn't agree to go on a date with you. He was pretty nervous about it and clearly uncomfortable.
He also
He's
didn't
like-
call the others.
Not to mention, it wasn't his own choice. Mabel forced him into it.
Not so much Mabel forced him
He's
into
the
it.
jerk.
Well, none of the girls are at fault, really, but...
Well, you have to look at it from the perspective of them. They,
Not
they don't know anything about what went on while they were not here.
Yeah,
But
me
they,
too.
they only talked to him they only had like 2 lines of him, and you can hardly call them romantic.
Well,
Well, I
Dwibs,
mean,
Dwibs,
that
Dwibs,
is
Dwibs.
true,
Dwibs,
but
Dwibs,
at the
Dwibs,
same
Dwibs.
time, he was
Dwibs,
flirting
Dwibs,
with all these girls.
Dwibs.
Well,
Also-
we'll call it flirting. why not?
Also, Dwibs, you gotta understand, this is the mentality of pre-teen. Whoa!
Oh,
Oh god,
she's
she's
a
a
literal
spider.
widow, Black Widow. And Stan
Oh, so
died.
that's why it's called that.
The end.
How nice. Anyway, Dweebs, you gotta understand the perspective from preteen kids, especially those who are like elementary school level. Like, Dipper here is...
Retarded raccoon?
I can speak from experience. The whole idea of boyfriend and girlfriend back in that day is a lot more different from how a more serious relationship is at, say, the teenager or young adult level here. Like, basically, if you hung out with a girl, more often than not, you'd consider yourselves boyfriend and girlfriend. And, like, you know, that sort of young age here and there.
Well, from like 2 lines.
Ooh.
Oh, dear.
I mean, if you're
nice.
into it, and then if you're into that, then fair enough.
Where do you think the song "Insert Person X, Insert Person Y" sitting in a tree came from?
Yeah.
It's just playful teasing.
Well, that's the thing, though, Dwibs. A lot of people tended to take that playful teasing seriously at a younger age here.
I don't know what places you guys are in, but it wasn't like that at my school.
Ironic, isn't it?
What about the other 20%?
He is probably aroused. Ew.
Damn.
How dare you?
Yeah, then I pick them up with my spider legs and eat them.
No, please.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Whoa!
That's, Why did you have to do it?
Wish you could have just stayed with the nice top half.
Aww.
Betrayer, you forced him into it.
Yeah, priorities.
Oh, hey, Reliable.
They're just gonna throw Dipper to the spider when they get up the top there.
Well, if they did that, Shiori, then you know.
He's praying. Oh my god.
Jova, wasn't Paul Bunyan an actual living person back then?
He was a folklore one, actually.
Oh, okay.
Anywhere but in there.
Yeah, no.
It's a sky trap.
The spider can climb down, though.
Besides, if trams went any faster than that, people would probably die.
Oh, man.
Oh, dear.
Oh, she's not even gonna climb down. She's gonna...
She shouldn't need to. If she can do that, she doesn't need to.
Why do the cabins have that?
In case of emergency. There she blows!
Ow, ow. Oh no, not Paul Bunyan's ass. Oh, okay.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to mention, what about the broom?
Never again.
If that's boring, then I hate to see what exciting is.
Actual death.
A pamphlet actually became useful.
No, it's a bit too late for that.
No, Stan.
No, you fool!
No.
Yeah, hurry up before you get hit by its venom.
Yeah.
Alright, go on, go.
Can we go home now?
Yeah, we can, Job. After all, we haven't forgotten anything, haven't we?
No.
It took a giant spider to make you realize that.
In this case, almost literally.
Well, he didn't use it for bad either, so...
I think the issue is that he really should have just up and told Candy, that he just wasn't into her.
Well, I mean, he looked visibly uncomfortable. Quite visibly, mind you.
Well, sometimes you gotta state things more clearly with preteen
Oh, there you
kids.
go.
Oh. Finally, back where at least we're familiar with the weirdness.
Well, Stan is a hack. You stink.
Hey.
We know. You've done... Stan did nothing wrong.
But Seuss is still stuck in the maze.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
he's still there.
it's still there.
Well, it's gonna look at... Well, who knows? Maybe someone in a helicopter will find him.
He's not even tried to get out.
No, apparently his grandma told him to stay there in case.
Oh.
Sus?
Oh no, the crows are coming to get him.
And so Seuss died of starvation.
Assuming that the crows didn't eat off his corpse.
Oh well.
And that would be pretty dark.
Wow, that was quite an episode. All warning
It was
to those.
a thing.
All warning to those with arachnophobia.
Also, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna call this. It's not a good episode, but by this show's standards.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I don't think it was actually terrible or flat out bad. It is pretty weak, but again, it's
like a filler.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weak by the standards of this series.
Oh, I know. There's been good filler.
Okay. I'm just gonna say right now, I think it's just a case where what happens in this episode doesn't really matter, whereas every other episode felt like it mattered to more of an extent here.
Well, considering that apparently Alex Hirsch said the episode should have aired earlier on in the season and not the last.
You can definitely see that.
Oh wait, hold on. So this episode was supposed to air
executive arranged by Disney.
Hold on. So this episode was supposed to happen earlier in the season.
Well, as you can see, Jova, this was like a filler in.
It does explain a lot, especially.
I guess what happened was when Alex Hirsch had a proper plan in terms of this episode with plot point have to stay in this bit, and in the meantime we fill in those bunch of filler episodes that really don't progress anything and just there to have fun and everything. And then probably Disney at some point decided the order in which to put which some of them. Again, considering how this show didn't ended up like something similar to something like Wonder Over Yonder that got abruptly cancelled and barely got the time to actually finish with a proper season finale. This is actually surprisingly tame.
Yeah. In regards to this episode, I guess I can see it that I think I might have liked it better if it were earlier because, with the whole it bringing Wendy thing back into the picture thing. Granted, thankfully not as bad as I was worrying it might. But yeah, it does feel like something that maybe should have happened a bit sooner, to where Dipper, has that little episode with Wendy where he finally figures out that, yeah, she doesn't feel about him that way. That's it, though. Otherwise, I mean, I can still say that I got enjoyment out of this episode. Just, I think Shuri put it best. Like, by Gravity Falls standards, yeah, it's kind of weak. But by most show standards, it's still a pretty good one. Like, trust me, you could do far worse than this episode. Like, and I'd still say, like, it's above a lot of the... Okay.
The next one?
Okay, it's
we're about to get to it, but go on, Joe.
It's definitely better than the episodes that kind of left us a bit high and dry in Season 1, too. Like,
yeah.
Like I said...
I was about to sorry, go on, sorry.
Like I said, Season 2 as a whole feels like it took any criticism there was of Season 1 to heart. Go on.
Yeah, like I was about to say, this may be, at least for me, maybe the weaker episode of Season 2, but compared to the lower episodes of Season 1, it's still way better. Even the unnecessary conflict provided, it's still better than the situations where, but it involved Dipper having to be awkward towards Wendy, for example.
Like not learning the same lesson over and over
for
again,
anything, the episode actually taught a good point. It managed to get to the point it was supposed to be, as Dipper said. Hold on, Libs. Dipper forgetting Wendy for a day at least.
Yeah.
I thought the best moral from this was trying to take revenge will only get people to get more revenge on you.
There is that.
Yeah, the whole thing with Stan's pranks trying to get back at people.
That too. Well, to be honest, that is it actually reminds me of a Simpsons episode. I know the joke Simpsons did it, but it reminds me of a joke from the Simpsons where it serves to spark like the plot of one of the episodes where Homer accidentally risks to get killed by a rich guy, so he flees with his family somewhere else. We have the entire plot by the end of the episode, both in and out of universe. Homer forgets the reason why he went away, and when he returns home, there's the guy still waiting to kill him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of saw it as a callback. Considering the show as a couple of callbacks to both Simpsons and Futurama, I kind of take this as another homage that Dish wanted to be cute.
It was neat. So, what's the next episode?
The biggest turning point, Dipper and Mabel versus the future.
Oh boy, the penultimate one.
Before the proper season finale.
Before shit hits the fan, and then the fan falls on a village, and the village catches on fire, and...
Upside down. So yeah, stay put.
See you then.
See you then.
See ya.